On behalf of ACI and President Maria Younger, we would like to welcome everyone to the 2025 Virtual Student Forum and the Eco Concrete Awards ceremony. Today's program is sponsored by the Student and Young Professional Activities Committee, S801 Student Competitions Committee, and the S805 Student Leadership Council. The Eco Concrete competition was organized by ACI's 130 Sustainability in Concrete Education Committee. The mission of the committee is to develop educational projects and sponsor regular workshops and sessions on sustainability in support of Committee 130G and in coordination with other committees. Committee 130 is led by Hassam Azari Jafari, the Deputy Director of the Concrete Sustainability Hub at Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Boston. So we would like to thank him for putting on this competition for us. He did an amazing job with judging and gathering our judges and just working the event over in general. Thank you, Hassam, if you're here today. The Graduate Student Convention Travel Stipend Program is open to students pursuing a master's or doctoral degree. Applications are accepted one time per year between April 1st and June 15th. Oh, I think I might have clicked it with my chest just then, I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? I think it is playing automatically. One time per the year, April 1st through June 15, grad students receive up to $1,000 to cover travel stipend and expenses related to attending the ACI convention. The undergraduate students are invited to submit an abstract. So undergraduate and recent graduating students are invited to submit abstracts on their concrete materials, structural design, construction, and other concrete related projects. For the virtual undergraduate research session, the abstracts will be due June 14th. The session will be held online via Zoom, similar to this, on August 6th. Learn more by visiting the ACI website at concrete.org under the News and Events page. The ACI Foundation is providing undergraduate and graduate students with opportunities to receive enrollment in a university, to receive fellowships in the amount of $10,000 for U.S. students who are enrolled in a U.S. or Canadian university. All students, including international students, can apply to receive a $5,000 USD scholarship. The application period will open on July 1st and close November 1st. Learn more at the acifoundation.org/scholarships. And now I would like to turn this portion of our program over to the S805 Student Leadership Council. S805 is ACI's only student-led committee. The mission of the Student Leadership Council is to provide students with tools and successfully run an ACI chapter, develop presentations and public speaking skills, and prepare students for leadership roles within ACI committees. Students interested in joining S805 should submit their application online at www.concrete.org/get-involved/committees. At this time, would our S805 leaders like to?
Hello, everybody. I am your new chair, Vanya Moreno-Collin.
Hi, everybody. I'm Adam Johnson, one of the co-chairs.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mohammed. I'm the other co-chair as well.
Hi, everyone. I'm Akriti Khodka. I'm the secretary.
Wonderful. Before we got into our awards ceremony, we wanted to give we want to turn this portion of our program over to the students. Before we do our awards, we want to turn this portion of our program over to our students who are looking to do their presentations. Do we have?
Did you have
Our-
to stop sharing?
Perfect. Thank you. So at this time, I wanted to turn it over to our students who have presentations that they wanted to prepare today before we get into our awards. Our first one up, I believe, is BUET. Are you guys with us today? BUET. We are. Give me one moment then.
They responded in the chat.
Yep, I am going to turn it over to them now so that they.
Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Hey guys. I understand that you guys have a presentation for us.
Yes, we have already sent you the video format, I believe.
Yes, perfect.
Isn't Akriti supposed to be running the videos?
Yes, I wanted to click them to allow them to talk for their Q&A after the video plays. But I also have a copy of those videos up as well. So let's start with our first video. And then Creedy is going to queue up our second video while I queue up the first one. Perfect. Let me know if everyone can hear it. Oops.
Welcome to the American Concrete Institute.
Can everyone hear it?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
BUET Student Chapters Activities Overview. ACI BUET Student Chapter was first approved on September 2nd, 2021. This marks a historic achievement for the Civil Engineering Department at BUET. Why? Because ACI BUET Student Chapter was the first student chapter that was focused on concrete. This chapter not only combined the extracurricular interests and academic endeavors of the students, this was possible because of the earnest efforts of our respected faculty members and obviously the undying interest of the students. From the very beginning, the goal of ACI was to ensure enthusiasm for concrete and promote participation and activities in related fields. Keeping these goals in mind, the first general meeting of ACI BUET Student Chapter was held online on Thursday, 3rd February 2022 at 9 p.m. From beginning this particular general meeting, we have held numerous sessions, meetings, seminars, and events. So let's first look at the achievements of ACI BUET Student Chapter throughout the year. Obviously, we received the official chapter banner from ACI on April 3rd, 2022. This banner was handed over by the then head of Department of Civil Engineering, Dr. Mohammad Delwar Hossain sir, and this was received in the presence of our faculty advisor, Dr. Rupat Mutsudi sir. ACI didn't just confine itself in identification, because for 2 years in a row, we have received the Outstanding University Award, which was a very big recognition for this club. Not only that, you have to understand that this award was being presented or awarded to only 53 universities all over the world. So being recognized at this level celebrates the dedication of BUET students and faculty and continue to inspire excellence in future ACI engagement. This global recognition obviously came with major global achievements. We can see one of them at the screen right now, where Team BUET, representing ACI BUET Student Chapter, secured second runners-up position in the 2022 ACI Concrete Solution Competition, held from March 27 to 31. In the most innovative design or development use of concrete category, we can see the respected team members with our faculty advisor, sir, in this current slide. Not only this competition, Another team from ACI Buet student chapter has participated in ACI Eco Concrete competition of 2025. Their endeavors not only show the immense potential of Bangladeshi engineering talent, but also reflects our chapter's commitment to a greener and more resilient future. Over the years, we have held numerous seminars to boost our members' morale and spark their interest in concrete. We can see different snippets of different seminars in this current slide. Mile Steel River for Concrete Construction. This webinar was conducted by our very own faculty, Dr. Khan Mahmoud Amanat sir. We can also see seminars on high-performance concrete using microsilica and also service life of reinforced structure under extreme saline conditions. We also learned about construction materials and machine learning through different webinars. We can see two beautiful examples of them in this current slide. We didn't only learn about the practical applications and the scientific aspects of concrete and machine learning, we also held very insightful sessions. There are two very good examples of them in the current slide. More than just a building block was an in-house session to spark interest of first and second year students of ACI Buet student chapter. And we can also see that Concrete Chronicles was mainly intended for fresh civil engineering graduates who can navigate their careers through different options and various opportunities.
Now let's talk about the competitions hosted by ACI Buet student chapter. On December 2, 2022, ACI Buet student chapter, powered by Bengal Cement, hosted its first ever intra-Buet poster presentation competition called Canvas of Ideas. The event gave participants a platform to showcase their research ideas, learn new things, and compete for exciting prizes. On August 12, 2022, a poster competition was arranged by ACI Buet student chapter. On August 7, a session was held to guide participants in incorporating research ideas into posters for the upcoming competition by guest speaker Tahsina Alam. On October 31, 2024, ACI Buet student chapter hosted a mechanics Olympiad for freshers of batch 23 of Civil Engineering Department, Buet. It was an engaging competition that tested students' understanding of mechanics as they began their civil engineering journey. We also hosted 14 days comprehensive strength test of sustainable concrete solution competition. The event allowed students to explore concrete technology and sustainability. At the Concretive Poster Presentation Competition, Team Cyrus was crowned the champion and Team Buildwise was the runner-up. Now moving on to the site visits. On September 7, 2023, we had a site visit to ABC Building Products Limited in Narayanganj. On February 9, 2024, a team of 70 students and faculty members visited Hatim Concrete Industries Limited at their Rupganj facility, Narayanganj. The team learned about concrete block production there. On 26 September and 3 October of 2024, a team from the ACI Buet student chapter had the privilege of visiting the Rupganj production site of Mir Cement Limited. Later, on 9 October 2024, another visit was arranged to the state-of-the-art INSE Cement Bangladesh in Narayanganj. Now let's talk about campus outreach. In 2022, ACI Buet student chapter hosted a campus fair aimed at increasing membership. The fair was a great success, attracting new students and introducing them to the opportunities within ACI Buet student chapter. It was an excellent platform for us to connect with fresh minds, share our missions, and grow the chapter. Finally, we would like to recognize the executive panel of ACI Buet student chapter of 2024. Their leadership and hard work will continue to drive our efforts forward and help us achieve even more success in the future. This concludes the ACI Buet student chapter activities from 2021 to 2024. Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey. Together, we can continue to build on these achievements and create even greater impact in the years to come.
Wonderful presentation, BUET. At this time, I want to give all of our viewers a chance to ask any questions they may or may not have, and give BUET a chance to answer any questions from you all. So if you have any questions, send them in for the other videos while we're playing them too. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send them in while we're watching. BUET, did you have anything you wanted to give on to say on while we wait for questions to come in? Any comments?
Is there any question from the judges the uh, or from another?
I will ask a question for you all. As far as attending conventions and things like that, or funding the things that you guys do, how do you guys, what do you guys find is the best way to help for newer chapters? Let's say you're a newer chapter who is just starting out and doesn't have as much established. How would you suggest to these newer chapters to help raising funds and things of that sort that help you start these events that you guys do for newer chapters? I'd imagine that some of these things cost money.
All right, yeah, obviously, it's a very important thing for the newer chapters to flourish. The first thing we like to believe that the very important thing is to build connectivity inside one country first, because you see, we have already conducted different seminars and in-house sessions with the other student chapters already functioning in our country. We also want to hold or host other chapters in the coming future too. So I believe this opportunity will lead to the newer chapters obviously build their connectivity network first with the other student chapters already functioning in the country. That being said, one key major factor in facilitating all this kind of opportunities is conducted by the very faculty of the Department of Civil Engineering of that said university itself. So I believe that university's department should have to play a very important role in making sure that the chapter is functioning properly. And the final step, I believe, is outreach, not only campus outreach, but also external outreach and having connections with organizations like, cement companies or river construction companies. Like we have already shown you that we still have connections with Mir Cement, Inci Cement, etc. And we are planning to make more visits there to introduce our newer members, executive members, and introducing them to the concrete practice in Bangladesh. So we believe that will be the final step to ensure that they get enough funding to facilitate students and arrange and organize more events. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Do we have any other questions from any of our participants?
I have a question. How do
Absolutely.
you engage your members and ensure that they're dedicated to the greater cause of ACI?
That's a very good question, actually. We believe as civil engineering has, four major disciplines, as we go on, the disciplines get divided more and more. But however, concrete or structure in a general sense is very important in all kind of disciplines. And in BUET or BUET, we actually start to learn about structure from the very beginning, like, mechanics or analytical mechanics is the very first departmental course we encounter in our undergraduate life. So in ACI, what we do is to, you can say like divide and conquer. We actually engage with the junior batches with events like Mechanics Olympiad, we have already shown you. And then as we go on, there are other events like poster competitions for the senior batches, engaging with research for the freshmen or other years. Not only that, because we have different categories of posters, just the rudimentary levels or research paper level or just introducing new ideas. And finally, we believe these kind of events actually help students not only understand in their own area, but also connect with the greater cause, because when they're connected once, then we can also show them the other aspects or more in-depth competitions like the concrete or eco-concrete solution we have already held in the past. So that's the actually whole organogram of our events that we try to run and engage more members as much as possible. Was it clear? Hello. Was I audible?
What'd you say? I'm sorry. Could you say that?
Was I audible?
Oh yeah. Anybody else with questions? Anybody? If we don't have any more questions, we are going to move to our next video. Thank you so much, BUET, for presenting. We're going to move to CUET next. Do we have members from CUET here? We do. I see a few. Perfect. Okay, I am going to share my screen again. Can everybody hear it?
Hello everyone, on behalf of the ACI student chapter at Chikdarun University of Engineering and Technology, commonly known as CHUET, it's a pleasure to welcome you all here today. Let's begin by introducing the backbone of our chapter, our faculty advisor and executive officers. We are honored to be guided by Professor Dr. G.M. Sadiqul Islam, whose support continuously inspires us. Alongside him, our dedicated executive board with 5 senior executive officers leading a team of 19 elected members. Together, we work as a passionate and united team to drive the chapter forward. Now, a quick look at our home, CHUET. Established in 1968, CHUET is one of the Bangladesh's top public engineering universities. With 5 faculties, 18 departments, and over 4,500 students, CHUET focuses on innovation, research, and excellence in construction and technology. We are proud to share that CHUET ranked first in Bangladesh in the Building and Construction Research sector in 2023 Scimago Institution Rankings. That's not all. According to the QS Ranking 2024, CHUET is ranked 3rd among the public universities and 2nd among engineering universities in Bangladesh. This recognition drives us to keep striving for more. Here's what we will be covering today: a brief introduction, highlights of our key activities, achievements, and finally, a look at our future goals. The ACI student chapter at CHUET is a part of a global network of over 350 chapters, founded on December 5, 2018. Under the guidance of Professor Dr. G.M. Sadiqul Islam, we aim to build leadership, creativity, and technical knowledge among the civil engineering students at both national and international levels. Our journey has always been full of proud moments. We were named an outstanding university by ACI Global in 2020, 2023, and 2024, and excellent university in 2021 and 2022. Our teams have also stood out in international competitions: second runner-up ACI Spring Convention 2021, champion Eco Concrete Competition Fall Convention 2021, first, second, and third ACI Concrete Project Competition 2021, ranked top 11 globally and second in South Asia Spring 2022 Concrete Solution Competition. And last but not the least, during ACI's virtual undergrad research session, 3 papers had been presented out of 8. Our efforts have received national attention with coverage from Channel 24, Prothom Alo, Shomoy News, and the Daily Star, bringing well-deserved recognition to both CHUET and our chapter.
Now, let's take a closer look at what we do at ACI Student Chapter CHUET. Each year, we host our annual general meeting starting from 2018 to our latest in May 2025. This meeting helps us reflect on our progress, set new goals, and ensure that every member has a voice in our journey. We regularly organize seminars and webinars focused on both academic and professional growth. Topic range from concrete technology and advanced materials to higher education and project management. Notable sessions include discussion on nanosilica and rice-husk ash, bridge and tunnel engineering, BNBC 2020 and ACI 380-90. We host a variety of competitions from quizzes and writing contests to large-scale technical events like the Concrete Solution and Eco-Concrete competitions. We are proud to have introduced the 24-hour Concrete Cube competitions, a first of its kind event in Bangladesh. Our flagship event, the National Concrete Fest, welcomed concrete enthusiasts from schools, colleges, and universities across the country. In April, we hosted the second edition, introducing the Motor Workability competition for the first time in Bangladesh. We received an overwhelming response from 25 universities, a major milestone for us.
To bridge theory with practice, we arrange technical visits to major project sites and industries like the Chattogram Elevated Expressway, KSRM Steel Plant, and Royal Cement Limited. These hands-on experiences are vital for our members to stay connected with real-world engineering. We are also committed to giving back to our community. Each year we conduct charity events ranging from food and clothing drives to supporting orphanages and rebuilding homes for flood-affected families. These efforts reflect our values of empathy and social responsibility. Beyond the technical, we also focus on creativity and fun. Our initiatives include the Eid Salami Contest, ACI Hall of Fame, tree plantation programs, and participation in global events like ICACE 2024, where we hosted an international stall. Let's talk about our future goals. Future goals are construction of sustainable infrastructure, achieving excellence, nourishing our members, engaging the greatest number of students, raising public awareness, overcoming constraints. You all are invited to Kuwait as well as to Bangladesh. The beauty of our country will surely amaze you. Whether you are a student, professional, or simply passionate about innovation, Kuwait is a place of opportunity, growth, and excellence. We would love to connect, collaborate, and grow together. Thank you for your attention. That's all from ACI Student Chapter Kuwait. Now we are happy to take any questions.
Perfect. And just like in the video, we are going to open the floor to questions now, if anybody has any for CUET. And thank you to CUET for providing such an amazing video and being here today to give and present to everyone.
And also thank you for giving us the opportunity to present.
We're glad to have you. Between competition and this, I know this is a busy week for everyone. I don't know if any of our giving our participants a chance to ask questions first before I jump right in. I guess similarly to the last question I asked, because fundraising, I believe, is a big staple to everyone. I guess I'll ask you guys the same question as far as fundraising and things like that. Because to do all that we do and all of this, it's a controversial topic always. Is how are you guys as a chapter expanding? I guess one of the largest questions we get from a lot of chapters is how are you maintaining the members that you have, to keep interest and bringing in new ones? That's the big question I would ask you all.
Okay, firstly, we actually show our members some dreams about ACI Student Chapter Kuwait's future. So they actually feel attached to the club, as well as they also own the club, because we organize for them seminars, webinars, quizzes, and technical tours. That is an interesting part of our chapter. And from this kind of activities and a national position, the chapter members are always enthusiastic about working with us. And the second question was about the fundraising. So we actually collect sponsorship from many companies. We show our sponsor the dream that we have, and we try to convince them by our work, previous work, and they also visit us in the program, what they sponsor basically, and they naturally overwhelmed with our activities, and they praise us for the new innovations and new competitions that we do.
Absolutely. Let's see. Any other questions from any of our?
I have a question. On
Yeah.
your officer page, you have 2 vice presidents, and my question for that is, how did you choose what officer roles to create and how to distribute the tasks within those officers?
Basically, we elect our officers from doing an election that is to fair in our campus. We actually call them for nominations, and we arrange a meeting with them, like some sort of interview. We hear their vision about SHUET. Then we nominate them, and they participate in the election. Then, when they are elected, we give them tasks with comparing to presidentship, as you are saying about the vice president. So the two vice president of us generally do the president's work, what president aim to do with the chapter, and they help the president to communicate with the juniors and the teachers, and they helps us to make the chapter more reliable and more functional.
Absolutely. Are there any other questions for CUET while we have them? Before I see a question, how does the organization support diversity and inclusion within its members?
Actually, we always try to do uh, many sort of things like technical tour, and our competitions are more enthusiastic and new genre. We did water workability competition last year in Bangladesh. So this was really a new competition for the whole student of universities of Bangladesh. Uh, we picked the rule book from the ACI Concrete Institute internationally. The mold was made by us with 3D printing. So we always try to do what main ACI standard is, and we try to bring into it the standard and show and teach our members and as well as other students of Bangladesh, so that the ACI can be more known, and we can also let them uh, participate, so that they can also participate in the international if they have a chance in future.
Absolutely. Wonderful question. With that, thank you so much, CUET. We appreciate you all for coming. Next up is UOB. We have representatives of UOB here today. University of Belmont student chapter. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and play their video while the students of UOB prepare to present.
Hello everyone, I'm Ghassan Deeb, the president of ACI student chapter at the University of Balamand in Lebanon. The American Concrete Institute ACI student chapter at the University of Balamand was founded in 2017 with the goal of fostering a knowledge and responsible generation of civil engineers. Recently, Dr. Abdul Adil Mir has taken the lead of the club, and we welcomed since 30 new members to the club, and we started to create a strong and motivated team. As I stated, I'm Ghassan Deeb, the president of the club. I'm a second year student at the university, and it's my first semester as the president of the club. Elias Rizet, he's my vice president. Grace Farah, my social media, she was responsible about posting the events, the preparation for the events, the posters, and everything related to social media. Leah Shami, my treasurer, and Ghadi Nasser, my secretary. ACI UOB student chapter strives to enhance the academic and professional development of enrolled civil engineering students. We want to inspire these students by providing a dynamic learning environment. We want to increase also the membership in the ACI student chapter at the university, arrange student trips, and increase student engagement. We want also to promote concrete knowledge, to develop leadership and teamwork. Also, we want to participate in national, international competitions to represent the university in ACI student competition, to build experience and to gain recognition on a broader scale. Some of the events we did through this year, the Exceptional Protection Challenge. This event was done in the Engineering Week. The idea behind this event was to protect a falling concrete egg from a certain height. The teams participating in the event had to be creative to protect the egg from cracking. The engineering tomorrow was a seminar presented by three of our doctors at the university. Bridging education and industry was a field trip to Betomix, which is a concrete industry in Lebanon. The iftar, it's an activity which was done as collaboration between all the engineering clubs at the University of Balamand. This event, we do it every year. The current trends and future directions in civil engineering is a seminar also, which was done in the fall semester in 2024. Moreover, despite the challenging circumstances of 2024, the ACI Student Chapter Awards has been announced, and the UOB Student Chapter has been honored with the 2024 Outstanding Student Chapter Award, and we are proud to be the only ACI Student Chapter in Lebanon to receive it. Moreover, we are proud also to have been honored as the outstanding ACI student chapter in Lebanon for different years, such as 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. Finally, our chapter proudly achieved first and third place in the ACI ACTS concrete competition, standing out among numerous universities across Lebanon. Media and Co. One of our main goals as a new board for the ACI club at the University of Balamand was to revive the actual Instagram page of the club. When I took over as president, the club's page was almost dead. I focused with my social media to revive the page. We went from 15 followers to around 400 followers in less than 2 months. And we did this by engaging through stories. We began using Instagram stories to share updates about the club activities, being in collaboration with other clubs also. Thank you.
Thank you, UOB, for that amazing video. At this time, I would like to open up the floor to questions from anyone.
Yeah, I have a quick question. So you mentioned that you want to increase student involvement in ACI, and you kind of mentioned how much more followers you got on social media shortly after joining club. How impactful has social media presence been in getting new students to join the ACI student chapter?
Hello, it's Martin here. Yes, it was really pretty impactful because lots of students, especially civil engineering students in our university, have no knowledge about most of the events that are being managed unless it's through social media in this era. So I can say yes, it's very important to have an active social media account.
Thank you.
I have a follow-up question to that. How difficult is it to maintain activity and participation among the members that you gain?
Yes, it's really difficult because you always need to come up with creative and new ideas. You can't just keep repeating old competitions and old activities to students, even though they are new students. But you should be very creative. That's why we need a team, as we showed in our presentation, to keep brainstorming and coming up with new ideas.
Awesome. Are there any upcoming projects, hands-on experiences, something like that, that are new?
I can't really say at the moment, but we have some ideas that potentially can be in the future. Some of it like a stick bridge competition. We build a bridge using sticks and glue. It might be done in other universities, but we haven't done it yet. And yes, pretty much that's it.
Yeah, I'd just like to highlight also that we have a very special situation in Lebanon. So all these activities have been completed during war, and the president he forgot to mention it in the presentation. Despite all the circumstances and challenges, we were able to deliver and to improve, and hopefully also we were able to get the first place in Lebanon regarding the competition that we have in collaboration with ACTS.
Oh, wow. We
Thank you
also
so much.
have a question from one of our attendees. How do you think being a student chapter president molded you to who you are now as a student and as an individual?
So I'm going to answer the question. Actually, the president he has an issue with his leg. He's in the doctor today, so that's why he was not able to join. But I think his commitment to work it's reflected by the presentation, and he learned a lot. He learned a lot, especially dealing with students, with the colleagues. It's always challenging to organize events, collaborate with the other chapters at the university. So this is the key thing in these chapters. So beside learning physics, math, solving problems, design in class, ACI also enhances the communication skills and problem-solving issues during their work with the ACI student chapter.
Absolutely. If there are no other questions, thank you so much, UOB, for coming and presenting.
Thank you.
Amazing presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank
At
you.
this time, we're going to move to UPLB. UPLB, if you guys are here. UPLB. And while UPLB prepares and lets me know in the chat that you guys are here, yeah, if UPLB could just let me know that they're here in the chat, and we will get their video started in the meantime. Thank you so much, UOB, for coming.
Pleasant day to everyone. We are from the Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers, American Concrete Institute of the Philippines, University of the Philippines Student Chapter. I am Martin Lanier, the current Vice President for Academics. Together with our President, Carla Redondo, we will be discussing our ACI Student Chapter journey. The PICE ACI PUPLB Student Chapter is one of the 200 plus student chapters of the Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers and 20 plus student chapters of the American Concrete Institute, Philippines. It is the highest governing body for civil engineering students at the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. We promote educational, societal, and professional development among our constituents. We actively engage in various activities and initiatives that benefit our members, intending to build a supportive and dynamic community within the UPLB Department of Civil Engineering. Before we formally introduce our activities, let us get to know our officers for the academic year 2024-2025. The PICE ACIP UPLB student chapter officers are mainly composed of a president, 6 vice presidents, and 3 batch representatives. Our organization is led by our president, together with the vice president for internals, externals, secretariat, finance, publication, and academics. In order to get the voice of civil engineering students, each batch representative is mainly composed of representatives for senior, junior, and sophomore students. Here is our activities for the first semester of every academic year. First is the Fresh Start Assistance. At the start of the academic school year, this event is a mentor-mentee program aimed to help incoming civil engineering students on their academic journey and navigating their college life. This year's theme, Building the Future, emphasizes the call for an aid for freshman students on paving their way in civil engineering life. Our second event is the Magpaisikat. Magpaisikat is an annual event organized every civil engineering month to honor the contributions of workers in the civil engineering field. Magpaisikat is a homophone of the word magpasikat, which means to show off. This year's theme, Integration and Construction, honoring the workers who build our vision, emphasizes the significant partnership between civil engineers and other workers in the field, such as those in academic professions or engaged in physical labor. Magpaisikat 2024 showcased numerous activities aimed at engaging students creatively, intellectually, and socially. The sub-events include first the RCE, which is a creative competition involving meme making, poster making, and a photo contest. Second is the PICE ACIP TV, which are video clips that delve into civil engineering topics, current challenges within the field, or different experiences of workers in the UPLB DCE community to educate and inspire students. And lastly, the CE Quiz B, which is a competitive quiz event where students can test their knowledge of civil engineering concepts, promoting a spirit of camaraderie and academic excellence.
For our second semester activities, we have our outreach program to give back to the community. This year's theme is Handog Paishal, Lighting the Way for Old and Young Hearts. Last April 27, 2025, we visited Bahay ni Maria, A Heart Bigger Than a Home, located in Calamba, Laguna. We also have our flagship event, Reinforce, a nationwide webinar series that aims to impart knowledge and understanding of the different areas of specialization under civil engineering. We explored software advancement and paradigm shift for project management the past few years. This year, for Reinforce 2025, we focus on exploring essential technical skills and future trends in the engineering industries with the theme Strengthening Foundations, Preparing Engineers for the Future. We also work with other organizations to organize activities and events for our fellow students. As the highest governing body of the UPLB Department of Civil Engineering, we assist in various department activities for students, such as the Freshie Orientation. We also took part in successfully organizing the regional elimination round of the National Civil Engineering Students Quiz for PICE. Once again, this is PICE ACIP UPLB Student Chapter. Thank you for listening.
Perfect. Thank you so much. At this time, I'll open up the floor to questions. And thank you so much as well, by the way, for the amazing presentation, UPLB. Thank you guys for coming out. guess I will kick off our questions. I've been asking everybody about funding. So I'm going to propose the same question to you guys. How do you guys do with actually no, how do you encourage your members to stay on and to continue on? How do you bring in new members? A lot of our chapters at the chapter leadership events and roundtables and things of the sort, they're always wondering about bringing in new members, how other chapters are doing it. How are you maintaining members? Things of that sort. If you guys could provide some insight.
Hello, can you hear me, guys? So in our chapter, to maintain our members, we typically um, we just get the organization's name alive. We keep on doing these events, and we keep on promoting this, we keep on promoting our events, and then we continue on inviting them to be part of it. We include them in our on whatever we do. So when the registration starts, they always know that this organization is always with them and we are always active. And we also show them that they also have something to get from. They can learn from it, they can grow in this organization. As for funding, we partner up with companies, especially with review centers, and they typically support us with our events. That's it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I've got a question.
Mm-hmm.
We find that a lot of chapters, the students are presenting also at the young professional research um, poster sessions and things like that. Are there opportunities or kind of gateways in your student chapter that you find people are going into research from?
Um, Hello, am I audible? On behalf of our president, since the president fully represent herself, uh, actually there was no research or studies that were conducted under our organization. Actually, in our UPLB chapter, aside from the PICE ACIP UPLBSC organization, we do have also another civil engineering organizations, specifically two of them, and some of those organizations perform research studies. However, for our organization, we act like the student council for our civil engineering department, and that's the reason why we do have none of the research studies performed on our organization.
Thank you.
Looks like we have one more question from one of our attendees who said, "Hi, UPLB. Can you elaborate more on community outreach programs?"
Um, As for the outreach programs, actually every year we do perform outreach programs differently. For example, on last year's iteration, we do conducted a outreach about the Christmas celebration where the kids or the children lack access for the care of the Christmas day. And actually last May 1, we do perform outreach program related to the home for the aged. So if we summarize it on the target of the organization, outside from the scope of civil engineering, we do extend our objectives on helping other people relative not specifically related to civil engineering.
Great job. Great, great. If there are no other questions, thank you, UPLB, for your presentation. Amazing job. We appreciate you all coming. We're going to jump into our next group's presentation, which will be ACI YU, Yarmouk University. Do we have representatives from Yarmouk here today? representatives from ACI YU. If you guys could just let me know that you are here, and while you do that, we are going to get the next video started.
Hello everyone, my name is Ahad. Me and my colleague Tala are excited to share with you the vibrant activities and achievements of the American Concrete Institute ACI student chapter at Yarmouk University in Jordan. As you can see from our logo, we are a passionate and active group dedicated to advancing knowledge and innovation in concrete. For those unfamiliar, Yarmouk University is a well-established public university located in Irbid, northern Jordan. Founded in 1976, it's a comprehensive institution with a large student body and a strong international presence. Being situated in a dynamic region, our chapter benefits from a diverse range of perspectives and opportunities. Our ACI student chapter is proudly housed within the Hajjawi Faculty for Engineering Technology. This faculty, established in 1984, boasts a significant number of undergraduate and graduate programs, dedicated faculty members, and a large student population. This strong engineering foundation provides our chapter with enthusiastic and knowledgeable members. Our student chapter's advisor, Associate Professor Faris at the Department of Civil Engineering at Yarmouk University.
Yarmouk University has been recognized as an outstanding university by the American Concrete Institute on multiple occasions, including 2019 and 2021. This highlights the university's commitment to concrete education and the success of our student chapter. Our chapter is incredibly active, organizing and participating in over 70 events. As you can see in this snapshot, our activities are diverse and engaging. We host technical seminars and webinars to expand our knowledge base. We conduct practical workshops to develop hands-on skills. We organize insightful field visits to real-world construction sites and factories, like the Asasi Pre-Stressed Concrete Factory, and we foster a spirit of learning through scientific documentary film screenings. We believe in putting theory into practice through exciting on-campus competitions. These include the Wooden Truss Competition, challenging students' structural design and construction abilities, and the innovative Floating Concrete Boat Competition, where creativity and material science come together. These events provide valuable learning experiences and foster teamwork. Our competitive spirit extends to areas like sustainable concrete through the Purvis Concrete Competition. We also actively participate in virtual competitions, connecting with the students and showcasing our skills on a global stage. We proudly participate in international events such as the ACI Eco Concrete Competition, demonstrating our commitment to sustainable construction practices. Furthermore, our members have had the opportunity to attend the prestigious The Big Five International Exhibition in the UAE, gaining exposure to the latest advancement in the construction industry.
Our hard work and dedication have been recognized with significant achievements, including first-place wins in competitions like the Wooden Truss and Decorated Concrete competitions among Jordanian universities. We also actively contribute to the concrete community through published articles in the ACI's Concrete International magazine, showcasing our research and insights. Finally, we are immensely proud to have received the Outstanding Student Chapter Award, a testament to the dedication and passion of our members and the support of Yarmouk University. We are a thriving community, constantly learning, competing, and contributing to the field of concrete. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the ACI Yarmouk University Student Chapter. Feel free to ask any questions if there are.
Great presentation. Amazing video. Thank you, ACIYU, for coming, firstly. Do we have any questions? That was a pretty great video. You guys do a lot of work, especially with student competitions. How do you guys encourage or bring on so many? I guess the question is, how do you guys figure out who's going to which competitions and how you're going to, fund who attends what? How do you decide? Is it delegation, fundraising? Are there teams for different events? How do you guys decide all that?
Hello, my name is Zahid. I'm a member of the ACI student chapter at Yarmouk University located in Jordan. We are very pleasured to be participating in this forum and thank you for the invite. According to your question, I would like to start with the funding first. We usually get funded by national companies and organizations that tend to support in elevating student activities through our chapter's advisors connections. In our latest event that we've hosted actually yesterday, the Jordanian Concrete Incorporation and Dubna, a national engineering company, have funded it. It was the pervious or permeable concrete competition where seven other universities from Jordan participated with us. And according to who we choose to participate in which competition, we have divided our team into social media teams, coordination teams, advisors, and everything. So we look at every capability of every student member we have. And according to that, we divide. We make sure there is a social media member in every competition for social media coverage. For that, we think it's very important to showcase our events through that. And that's pretty much it.
Absolutely. And then I'm also curious to see, how do you transfer this into it developing your professional and educational career as
So we believe
students?
that, yeah, we believe that theoretical work is not everything to become a professional civil engineer. We believe that we need to expand it by practical events, knowledge, experiences, social experiences really add to you as a person. And through competitions, we go through that. We also tend to keep our students interested by adding the fun into knowledge. And our advisor always tends to certify students in every event to keep the adrenaline going on.
Absolutely. Any other questions from our group?
I have a question. For your on-campus events with the floating boat and the truss, it looked like there was a lot of participation. Was that within your student chapter, or did you involve other clubs at your school?
Actually, every event we host at our university, our chapter hosts, we do not participate in it. We invite other student chapters to participate. Our team itself only organizes it. We usually participate in events we get invited to or international events. But the ones we host, we invite every university in Jordan, whether they have an ACI student chapter or not, just civil engineering students to participate with us, plus civil engineering students in our university, not in the chapter.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because we tend to not just keep the knowledge to ourselves. We need to expand it worldwide.
No, it's amazing to have that many people at an event and it not even just be just your chapter. That's amazing, yeah.
Yes, we had 12. Oh, go on, Tala. I want to mention that our latest event was held yesterday. Perfect Concrete Competition. 7 different universities from Jordan participated in it.
Oh, amazing.
And yes, Mr. Ahmed Mhanna, the regional director of ACI in Middle East and North Africa, was also present. And we were so happy that he joined us.
Oh, that is amazing to hear. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Yes, and I would like to add that from these 7 universities, we've had 12 teams participate. We don't just take one team from every university.
Absolutely. And you think that that was to benefit of the competition?
Yes, definitely. It showcased a lot of excitement, suspense between them. We've like divided the competition into 2 sections, the splitting tensile force test and the permeable test.
Permeability. Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
And we've
Oh,
had all teams come and work at our laboratories in our school under our supervision.
definitely. Um, if there are no other questions, we are going to get ready to move on to our last presentation of today before we announce our eco winners. Um, thank you so much to ACIYU and congratulations on an amazing presentation. Thank you so much for attending.
Thank you for having us.
We're gonna jump right into our next presentation.
Hello everyone, I am Ahmed Mukhtar from the ACI Students Chapter at Helwan University. First of all, I would like to thank the American Concrete Institute for providing us with this opportunity. Who we
If
are.
Hale here, if you could comment as
We
well, so I
are
know
a
you're.
group of passionate engineering students eager to make a change and have a pioneering role in the engineering industry. What do we do? We have many activities and initiatives, including organizing offline and online sessions and workshops. These sessions and workshops are aimed to providing students and graduates alike with the necessary technical and soft skills required to excel in their professional life. Some examples of our previous sessions are CV writing session and professional LinkedIn account session. Also providing training opportunities and professional courses for students and graduates. This is achieved through carefully crafted relationships and partnerships with training providers and engineering companies. Organizing student competitions. We see that student competitions are essential in bridging the gap between academic knowledge and practical practice. Mentoring students willing to participate in engineering competitions. Any student or group of students willing and interested in participating in engineering competitions who approach us, we provide with mentorship and materials and follow up with them through their journey. Preparing engineering students with the necessary skills needed to join the workforce. These are some examples of our sessions and workshops. As mentioned earlier, CV writing workshop, LinkedIn professional LinkedIn account workshop, as well as some free offline courses we hosted and provided for engineering students. As for student competitions, we have participated in many student competitions through our sub-teams, as well as helped and mentored students willing to participate in student competitions. Additionally, our chapter members have had active leadership roles in hosting and organizing student competitions.
As for the student competitions we have participated in, they are many. Some of the most notable ones are Triple S Season 6 Spaghetti Bridge Competition, Triple S Season 6 Egg Protection Device Competition, Youth Leader Foundation Leaders League Competition, Youth Leaders Foundation Climate Leaders Competition, the Egyptian-Russian University Best Bridge Model Version 3 Competition, Youth Leaders Foundation Engineering Leaders Competition, and lastly, the American Concrete Institute Eco-Concrete Competition. At last, thank you all for your time, and once again, on behalf of my team, I thank the American Concrete Institute for providing us with this opportunity and hoping to see you soon. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you so much, Helwan University. Do we have any representatives of Helwan University here with us today? Still here with us? Here we go. Let's hear. Um,
Hi everyone, how are you?
hello, hello, welcome. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
the amazing presentation.
Thank you for having me.
I wanted to ask you since you have involved in so many competitions, what is that experience like as far as when you start so when we get a competition started, typically there's the registration and submission process. How do you, as someone who's taking lead in the chapter, figure out, okay, well, what is my timeline? How much time do I have to complete these tasks to be prepared for a competition? What does that look like for you, the planning process?
Well, we always don't have enough time, and whatever time or plan we do, we go over, or we don't have enough time, maybe because it's not enough planning or something that came up. But what we try to do, we look to past experiences and see what happened, what time did we need for every step or every stepping stone of the way, and we plan our next competition accordingly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then if we have any questions as well from, oh, how do you keep members involved in these competitions and how do you juggle it with academics?
Well, we keep members involved by providing value. If we provide enough value and enough room for growth and improvement, people or students tend to come on their own and then they stay and we become like sort of a family. So if you know what I mean, if I'm in a place and I like how it's going and every day I'm here, I keep getting new information and improvement, I'm gonna stay.
Providing great extrinsic value, absolutely. And what are the challenges you believe you face in that process?
Can you repeat the question, please? What process?
So in the process of figuring out these things, as far as coming to competitions, the travel involved, what are the challenges you as a chapter face?
Well, funding, of course, is the major problem in participating in competitions, especially once not immediately close to our as a place where we live. So in Cairo, Egypt, we don't have many competitions, but we try to participate in ones that we can join.
Absolutely. And do we have any other questions from our chapter? It looks like we answered them all. Thank you so much, Ahmed, for coming and representing your chapter today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It looks like, without further ado, we are going to jump into the last of our presentation today. We're going to get ready to announce our winners for the Eco Concrete competition. So, if everyone can see my screen. Yes, okay, perfect. Perfect. So, before we announce the winners of our Eco Concrete competition, we would like to thank Holcrum Mexico for sponsoring our cash prizes. Holcrum is a global leader in innovative and sustainable building solutions. You can learn more at holcrum.com. Our host, Holcim. Third place, we have ECU 25, Escuela Superior Politécnica del Litoral. Excuse me, guys, if I pronounce any names wrong. As a reminder, all of the winners will be sent plaques as well. Congratulations to ECU 25 and your members. Coming up next, we have second place with Yarmouk University. Congrats to ACI YU for the amazing job they did during the Eco Concrete competition. And drum roll for first place, our winner of the 2025 Spring Eco Concrete competition is UPDCE, University of Philippines, Diliman. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you so much for the hard work you guys put in over the last few days. I know it absolutely could not have been easy. Yes, as a reminder, you will be receiving your plaques. Be sure to reach out to me after the competition. You all hear from me. The egg protection device competition will take place this fall in Baltimore, Maryland, USA. The objective of this competition was to design and build the highest impact load resistant plane or reinforced concrete egg protection device, EPD, learn and report on concrete sustainable benefits related to durability, impact resistance, and other real life aspects, which an EPD simulates. Registration is now open and will close October 3rd. Visit the ACI website, ACI, www.concrete.org/students to learn more. Congratulations to all of the competition teams, the advisors, and the winners. And we look forward to seeing you this summer for the virtual undergrad research session in the fall. And have a wonderful afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate the amazing attendance we got this competition. Could not ask for any more. If we have any questions, I'll take any. Are we going to? I will email all of them, and all of the participating teams will receive some sort of acknowledgement. So thank you all for coming. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to email me. Our competition teams did an amazing job. We have Hassam actually here today as well. Our chair for the competition, he did an amazing job running the competition and getting it all ran and working with judges and things. Congrats to all the teams. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And have a wonderful afternoon, everyone. This is